Peace, human rights, dignity, social inclusion, and reconciliation were the main themes at the Humanizing Security Conference at Kadir Has University in Istanbul.
Kadir Has Üniversitesi'ne hoş geldiniz. Bu güvenliği insanileştirmek başlığı.
Human security is a relatively new concept. It first appeared in a United Nations Development Report in 1994. It encompasses the well-known traditional security concepts of conflict prevention, crisis management, and civil-military relations, bringing a human rights and human development perspective. Freedom from fear, freedom from want, and freedom to live in dignity are the backbone of the concept.
The concept was started in 1994 by UNDP. And it was started as a rather broad concept covering political, economic, personal, food, social and so on security. Since that time it went through a number of ups and downs, I would say. What it has achieved, I think, is that it is today widely recognized in academia as a useful analytical tool to look at situations of vulnerability, of threats against people, against individuals, which in this way come to the foreground of security considerations. And this is, I think, a very positive development that those people who have particular problems and needs are being the starting point and not the security of the state. The state rather has the responsibility to meet those security needs and to protect vulnerable people.
The Humanizing Security Conference is part of a larger project carried out by the Helsinki Citizens Assembly in Turkey since December 2012 through a network partnership with NGOs from Turkey, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Bulgaria, Kosovo, Montenegro, Serbia, Macedonia and Greece.
The conference is an intermediate step of our projects. We start them at December 2012. And the main aim of the project is to build a citizenship network in Balkan countries and Turkey. And this citizenship network, we want to build it by the mobilization of the civil society around the human security approach. After this international conference, we will spatially work on 3 topics in each country, and we will try to put the light from the human security perspective on the problem of the discrimination on the workplace, the human insecurity aspects of the forced displaced population. For example, for us it's Kurdish population, but in former Yugoslavia we have also mainly forced displaced population from the civil war 20 years ago. And the third aspect is the human insecurity aspects of the youth, not in Turkey especially, but in Kosovo, in Serbia and in Bosnia, because they have many dislocated families.
The concept of human security can be successfully applied on both the international and local levels.
And on the international level, we saw the General Assembly adopting a definition of human security in 2012. So this should guide UN action, which is very positive. There is even talk about mainstreaming human security in the United Nations to use it for the post 2015 Millennium Development Goals debate and so on. Human security can usefully apply it also on the local level. with marginalized people, with communities which maybe so far have not been in the consideration of the authorities, which have been neglected, and their empowerment to bring them back on the general awareness is, I think, a big achievement or potential contribution by that concept.
The project is funded by the European Union Enlargement Programme and the Open Society Foundation. If the project is funded for another term of 2 years, then the next step is to build a Human Security Regional Index or indicators.
Aim is also to build some specific repair to give to the civil society activists, civil society association organization, some materials to put these human insecurity problems on the political area. This is the first aspect. And secondly is the advocacy aspects, advocacy dimension. We want to move more civil society about this consciousness about this human insecurity, and especially on the lack of the rights for the people. We want also build some indicators, not for the comparison between the countries, but comparison the situation between now and 10 years ago, and to see if the human insecurity or human security problem are going on the good direction or the bad direction.
Both theoretical speeches as well as experiences from the field were presented during the conference. The network's next conference will take place later this year in Bulgaria's capital.